All right, softball fans, here we are. Whoopsie. First pitch to Rose, high, ball one. So we've got the Monsters are the visiting team in the black and green versus Academy Softball in the purple and red. Rose swings at that one, knocks us into right field, bounces up off the right fielder. Rose rounds first, and she's going to hold up there with a single on the throw into the infield. Ball gets misplayed, and Rose takes second base. So it's a single, and Rose goes to second. And with no outs and a runner in scoring position, here comes Hannah. First pitch to Hannah. In there. Called. Strike one. Oh, 1 hit softly down third base side and foul. That'll be 0-2 on Hannah with no outs. Rose at second. That one bounces in front of the plate. Ball one on the bounce. Rose takes third. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on third for Hannah. Here's the pitch. Swung on ground ball, third base side, and foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Hannah. Inside, and Rose comes in to score. Hey, that was me. Sorry, score. And it is 1-0 for the Monsters. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hannah. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 1 run in for Hannah. High, ball 3, 3-2. Hannah works herself to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Bounces, ball 4. Oh, yeah. I was like, where's Hannah going? She should be coming to first, and now she is. So 1 in, 1 on, no outs. Here's Alina. You can see Alina's dad playing first base. He backs up from her because he's afraid of her. There's the pitch. Low and inside. Oh, I thought Hannah was going. Had she left, she would have made it. 1 ball, no strikes. Hannah stays at first. That's a ball, and Hannah makes it to second, falls down over the base. Stolen base for Hannah. So 2 balls. 2 balls and no strikes on Hannah. On Alina. That one low and inside, 3-0. Hannah stays at second. Here's the 3-0 to Alina. Bounces, ball 4. Hannah takes off for third. Beats. Oh, my goodness. Called out. The ball certainly beat her, but she touched that base. Going to have a conversation. Coach Persegid calls the up, and she is safe because she reached that base. Great job by Coach Persegid challenging the play. We got runners at first and third now. So that'll bring up Riley True to the plate with runners at the corners and no outs. 1 run in. First pitch to Riley. Low and inside for a ball. Alina takes off for second. Doesn't mean McCarthy. What am I? This is a first real game of the season here that I'm announcing. We're second. Really first. Pitch high to Riley. 2-0. Runners at second and third now. Pitch, and Riley launches this one out center field. That's over her head, way overhead. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Throw comes in, and Riley's got herself a 2 RBI double. It is now 3-0 with a runner on second for Chevy. Nice hit by Riley Trude. That'll bring up Chevy now. No outs, runner on second. 3 runs in. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off at the plate. Strike 1. Pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Chevy. That one hits her. It's a dead ball. So Chevy reaches first on that hit by pitch. We got runners at first and second now with no outs, and here comes Ella Persegid. Here's the first pitch to Ella. Low, ball 1. Ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners advance. Runners at second and third now. 1-0 on Ella. Here's the pitch to Ella. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. One ball and 1 strike on Ella. Swung on, ground ball, third base side goes foul. 1-2 on Ella. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Ella. Low in the dirt, ball 2. 2-2. Ball gets away from the catcher. No play at the plate. Pitchers, number 3, I don't know her name. See if we can figure it out as they come up to bat. 2-2 pitch to Ella. Swung on and popped up. Second base called for. It's going to be out of the reach of her glove. Picked up by the right fielder. 1 run scores. Ball gets away from the pitcher, but goes right to the third base player who's standing behind Chevy. So Riley scores. Chevy goes to third. Ella has an RBI single. And we got runners on the corners again for the Monsters. They lead 4-0 now. And here comes Estelle Dallin with runners at second and third. On that throw over. Ella went to second. So second and third now. That's a foul ball. Strike one. Monsters lead 4-0 in the top of the first inning. Runners at second and third. No balls, one strike, no outs for Estelle Dallin. It's in there. Call strike two. And boy, was that umpire excited to tell us about it. No balls and two strikes on Weezer. Estelle rips this one, gets through the infield, goes to left field. Ella rounds third. She's going to stay there. Estelle is hanging out between first and second. She's going to stay right there. It's an RBI single for Estelle Dallin. And the Rebels lead 5-0 now. I mean, Rebels. That's later. The Monsters lead 5-0. That brings up Emily now. Oh, that hits the brim of her hat. So Emily takes first base on a hit by pitch. That's one way to get the bat out of her hands, I guess. That brings up Aria with the bases loaded. Aria laces this one in the left field. That's a fair ball. That beats the left fielder. She's still chasing after it. 2 runs are in. Emily rounds third. She's going to score. Aria holds up at second with a 3 RBI stand-up double. And the Monsters now lead 8-0 with no outs and a runner on second. Here's Mackenzie, Big Mac. That ball, now that's a riser. Ball 1. Aria takes third. 1-0 on Big Mac. Big Mac ground ball at third, fielded by the third base player, throw to first in time for out number 1, but it's a RBI for Mackenzie. As Aria comes around to score. Is it considered a sacrifice? It wasn't a sac bunt, not a sac fly. I think it's just ground out an RBI. That brings up McCarthy. That ball bounces, ball 1. So the bases are empty. 1 out. McCarthy, the 11th batter of the inning. After this at-bat, the Monsters will have batted around. We'll go back to Rose. Swung on and fouled off at the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from number 3. Ooh, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the first inning. Monsters lead 9-0. This is the 11th batter of the inning. After this, we'll go back to the top of the order for Rose as she is on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. McCarthy, play to first. Oh, she dropped the ball! She dropped the ball! So McCarthy with the K reaches first on an E3. And with 1 out and 1 on, it's back to Rose. Coach is coming out for the Academy, and they're going to pull the pitcher. So while this new pitcher takes a few warm-ups, we're going to take a quick little break here. We'll be back. Hey, if you want to be the sponsor of Pitching Changes, you can. You just got to contact me, theDan-Dalin at gmail.com. We'll talk. We'll figure it out. Hey, they started. Here we go. So runner on first, and I don't know if that was a ball or a strike. He'll let us know, though. That's a ball. Throw down to first. First base player not able to grab that ball. McCarthy stays at first base. The 9-run lead and only 1 out in the first inning. There's really no need to be over-aggressive. Don't want to get into bad habits, that's for sure. Here's the 2-0 to Rose. 3-0. Ball gets away. McCarthy takes second easily. So 3 balls and no strikes on Rose. Rose led the game off with a single. Took second on the throw-in, stole third, and then scored on Riley's double. And that pitch is high, ball 4. Runners at first and second. So runners on first and second and 1 out. Here comes Hannah. Hannah walked, stole a base, came around to score earlier this inning. It's called strike 1. Runners take it. Again, third base player not applying the tag, but I think coach is going to let that one go as an out. So McCarthy out stealing third. That is 2-5 for out number 2. Rose is at second. 2 outs now. 0-1 on Hannah. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball gets away from the catcher. Rose takes third. No balls and 2 strikes on Hannah. Hannah reaches, golfs this one into short center field. It's an RBI single for Hannah. And now with a 10-0 lead And 2 outs and a runner on first. Here's Alina. First pitch to Alina, popped up. Shortstop going back, not going to get it. Goes off the end of her glove. And that was a difficult play. I'm going to give Alina a single on that one. Oh, Hannah's out for leaving the base early. So she makes out number 3. McCarthy got thrown out at third. So the Monsters pick up 10 in their half of the first inning. Coming up in the bottom of the first, it's Gabby, Clara, Adriana, Kiera, and Miley, I think, all due up for Academy SB, which I could only imagine stands for softball. We'll be back. Warm-ups are done. Here we go. Arya on the mound. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 to Gabby. Popped up. First base side. Chevy just not able to get there in time. It is 1-1 now on Gabby. Gabby chops at this. This is going to go over. Oh, Riley Drude! Over the shoulder catch for out number 1. I like how she made me think that she was going to miss it. Big swing and a miss on Clara. Oh, and 1 on Clara. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Arya just smoking the heat by her. Takes something off. Call. Strike 3 on Clara. That brings up Adriana to the plate. First pitch to Adriana, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A little late on that one. It was high as well. No balls and 2 strikes on Adriana. Adriana gets that one. Ground ball is short. Fielded by Hannah. Throw to first. In time. Nice stretch by Chevy. And the Academy SB goes down 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the first inning. After 1 inning of play, the Monsters lead by a score of 10-0. Coming up in the top of the second inning for the Monsters, it's Riley, Chevy, Ella, and Estelle all due up. All right, warm-ups are done. Here's Riley Trude. Riley's first at-bat was a 3 RBI double. First pitch, ground ball to third. Fielded by third base player. Throw to first in time for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 out, that brings up Chevy to the plate. Chevy was hit by a pitch in her first plate appearance. First pitch to Chevy. High, ball 1. Oh, Scarlett is back on the mound. Chevy, ground ball, foul, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, we got a softball fan driving by on Woods Road. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out on Chevy. Scarlett took something off of that one. Chevy able to slow down enough to get a piece of it. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out for Chevy. Pitch Chevy reaches, ground ball to third, fielded at third, throw to first again in time. That's 2 back-to-back 5-3 putouts. So with 2 outs, that comes up with Ella Precision. First pitch to Ella inside. Almost clipped her helmet there. Ball 1. She ducks out of the way. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Ella. Swings at a high one. That goes foul. Strike 1. That one hits her in the foot. Ella hit by a pitch. Goes to first base. That brings up Dan-Dalin. Estelle hit a single her last at-bat. First pitch rips this one right up the middle. Goes into center field. Thrown in by the center fielder. Ella reaches second in time. It's another single for Estelle. She is 2 for 2 on the day. Now with runners at first and second, here comes Emily. Emily was hit by a pitch. She got hit in the helmet. Here's the first pitch to Emily. High, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 on Emily. That one sails high back to the backstop. Ella and Estelle advance bases. 2-1 on Emily. There's the pitch. Emily reaches and hits out one foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs now. Scarlett gets a new ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scarlett sets and deals. And Emily hits another one foul. There it is. We'll do this pitch again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, second and third. Emily pops this one up. It's short. First base player in, makes the grab for out number 3. So the Monsters not able to get any runs in that inning. After 1.5, the Monsters still lead 10-0. Coming up in the bottom of the second inning for Academy SB, it's Kiera, Miley, Emma, Abby, and Annalise all due up. right, warm-ups are done. Emily is pitching now. In steps Kiera. Swings and fouls off that first one. Strike one. There's the 0-1 to Kiera. Oh, that hit her. Kiera, having an open stance, catches that on the back leg. And she's at first. With a runner on first, here comes Miley now. Miley fouls off the first pitch. That goes out of play. Strike one. That pitch high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Miley. Miley fouls another one off. Strike two. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Miley. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So with 1 out, that brings up Emma. First pitch to Emma. Ground ball to third. Throw to second for 1. On to first. Not in time. So Emma reaches on a fielder's choice. Miley out on a 5-4 fielder's choice for out number 2. There's a ground ball to third. Short way to second. For an out. And I think I missed the batter. I don't know. So let's check out our Monsters fans. Here's the whole lineup of our Monster fans. Some with more paraphernalia than others. They're a good-looking crew, aren't they? That they are. All right. Whoops. So top of the third, here's Aria. Aria had a double her first plate appearance. That pitch misses, ball 1. Right, no texting and driving, right? Arya laces this one right field. Right fielder underneath it makes the grab for out number 1. So now with 1 out, that brings up McKenzie. First pitch to Mac. High, back to the backstop, ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes on McKenzie. Oh, that one hit her foot. McKenzie takes first base. So with the runner on first and 1 out, in steps McCarthy. McCarthy reached after she struck out swinging on a throwing error. Oh, no, I'm sorry, a catching error. It was a misapplied tag. First base player dropped the ball. That pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to McCarthy. Call, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Here's the pitch to McCarthy. High, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 to McCarthy. Reaches down, and a little blooper to the pitcher. Throw back to first. Not in time, as Big Mac dives back. So there's 2 outs with the runner on first for Rose. It's her 3rd plate appearance. Rose has singled, walked, scored twice. That one goes behind Rose, ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Call, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Rose. The 1-1. Inside, gets away from the catcher. McKenzie takes second base. 2 balls and 1 strike to Rose Douglas. Two balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Scarlett. Rose pops this one up. That goes to the fans. What the heck? Where is he? Missed ball. Missed ball. Now it's a full count to Rose. And that's one in the dirt. Rose takes first on the walk. So runners at first and second for Hannah. Scarlett gets set and deals. Pitches low and in the dirt, ball 1, 1-0. on Hannah. Oh, my God. Hannah golfs one. Goes to the third base player. She looks to third. Shortstop not there in time. A little meant to, or she should have gone across the diamond for that one. I guess we'll give her a single on that one because I don't know who to give an error to. If it'd be... What's that? All right, fielder's choice. That makes sense. No errors, but a fielder's choice, and the fielder chose not to make an out. So bases loaded for Alina. That one bounces 2-0. Nice block behind the dish by the catcher. Here's the 2-0 to Alina. That's call. Strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Alina shakes it off, as she should. You get 3 chances to hit the ball. She didn't want that first one. That is A-OK. Here's the 2-1. Like that one. Swung on. Ground ball. Foul. Third base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Alina has no choice. If it's close, she's got to commit. Got to make contact. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Alina Giarusso. Inside, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Scarlett had one to waste. She tried to get her to chase. Alina not having anything to do with it. Here's the payoff pitch to Alina. And it misses, ball 4. Not sure why Mackenzie slid on a walk, but she did. So it's an RBI and a walk for Alina. That brings up Riley Trude. She had a 2 RBI double in the first inning. She is 1 for 2. She's also grounded out to third. First pitch pops this one up. Right fielder coming in. Not going to make it. It gets by her. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Ball gets into the pitcher. And we now have runners at first and third. It is a 2 RBI single for Riley Trude. Gonna get a runner for Riley. McCarthy comes in. She made last out. That brings Chevy up to the plate. Chevy's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Big swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher. Run scores. And it is now 14-0 as Riley takes second base. So Alina comes home. Riley goes to second. It is 1-1 on Chevy. 1-1 pitch inside, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Good eye by Chevy. Proverbial hitter's count. And Chevy takes it, hits it, and it goes foul. Oh, bobble by Coach Dave. Full count. Kept it in front, though. Kept it in front. Absolutely. It's what you want to do. I don't know how he can hear me. Here's the payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swings at one in the dirt. Ball gets away from the catcher. Throw to first is in time. And that is out number 3. But the Monsters pick up 4 runs in their half of the third. After 2.5, they lead 14-0. Coming up in the bottom of the third inning for Academy softball, it's Annalise, Sabine, Olivia, and I think it's Bria coming to bat. Ground ball is second, barehanded, thrown out at first is Annalise. So with 1 out, that brings up Sabine. Inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Call, strike 1. Swung on, fouled off, strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out for Sabine. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw to first, goes into the outfield. She rounds, though. So Sabine with the swing, E2, reaches first base. That brings up Olivia to the bat. To the plate. To bat or to the plate. First pitch to Olivia. Swung on, popped up, third base side. Going over and making the grab is Alina. So 2 outs now for the Academy SB. Okay, this comes out into right field, and that's going to be foul ball out of play. And look at that. We've got some royalty. It is the birthday girl herself now, swinging away. Say happy birthday to Jamie Conti. All right. There's the pitch. That swung on and hit out into right center. Estelle stops it, comes back, picks this ball up. Throw to second is in time, and she is out at second base. Hey, did the run score? Thank you. Run scores. So Bria is thrown out trying to leg out into a double. Run does score, though, so Academy picks one up. But that's the game. So the Monsters win 14 to 1. 14 to 1. Yeah, that run scored before the out. So let's see who our players of the game are. So player of the game, selected by Coach Dave for Academy SB, is number 13, Olivia. And the player of the game for the Monsters is Aria. Congratulations to the player of the games, and congratulations to the Monsters, who are 2-0 so far in this Geddes Thunderstix Tournament 2024. So, shout out to my sponsors. Without them and you, I couldn't do what I do. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at exteriorcleaning315.com. Glory Construction and Equipment Services for all of your new building and new structure needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Sparks and Recreation. Where are we? There we go. Sparks and Recreation. Check them out on YouTube. Follow them, like, and subscribe as the Guile family goes all across the country finding cars to resell or cars to race, or just going on the good old-fashioned American adventure, seeing the sights of this beautiful country and many trips to Disney World in Florida. And All-Wheel Auto for all of your all-wheel drive automobile needs. Go visit the Guile family on Route 104 in New Haven, New York. All-Wheel Auto. Check them out. They're awesome. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be Streamside. Located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. A beautiful, walkable 12-hole course around an RV park. And while you're at Streamside, check out Divots Restaurant and Bar, located in the clubhouse at Streamside RV Park and Clubhouse. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you, because I did. From Woods Road, field number 2 in Solvay, site home of the Geddes Thunderstick Tournament 2024, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.